Hello everyone and welcome to another video. It's been a while since I posted anything on the Escort, but it's been sat in the garage for the last two and a half months. I've done a few bits and pieces which I will show later in the video, and there's a couple of little bits I would like to do today on it. Before I do that, I need to finish sorting out the wife's horsepower. A bit different to the horsepower most of you viewers are used to. Then pop to Halfords, get a couple of bits, and then head home. I'm now back from Halfords. For those who haven't seen earlier videos, this is my Mk1 Escort estate. It's 1972. I'll give you a quick description of what we're running and what have you. So we're running a 2-litre Pinto with trim 45 carburetors, full HPE stainless steel exhaust system. Engine wise, hasn't had a lot done. It's a 2-litre block, not the 205. Cylinder head has been skimmed. It's got a crane cam with about 12.5mm of lift, standard valves. It's been ported a little bit. Got a vernier pulley, aluminium radiator. We've got a 5-speed gearbox with a hydraulic clutch. Like I say, bottom end standard, although me and my younger brother, we did put new bearings and a high pressure oil pump in it. Wheels, we have these 7J 4-spokes. We've got Wilwood 4-pot brakes on the front, and on the rear we have the Sierra Cosworth disc brake conversion, which you can just about see. It's got 2-inch lowering blocks on the rear. And I don't know if we can see up in there. Probably just about. We've got coilovers on the front. Interior wise is pretty standard. Black vinyl. Panels coming off at the back there. Only modification on the inside really is the steering wheel. And we've got the what do you call it, GPS speedo. Other than that, everything's pretty well standard. So a couple of jobs I've done over the last couple of months is I changed these top mounts for those ones. Reason for that is there's a lot of wear in these, a lot of movement up and down, and they were clunking and banging quite a lot. I don't know if we can see under here, but we've got adjustable bottom arms, and they were for some reason different lengths, so I rectified that and then sorted the tracking out. And the most important thing I did was the fuel gauge. So I bought a aftermarket fuel sender off eBay. It cost me £20. And now we have a fuel gauge. Don't realise how annoying having no fuel gauge is until you don't have one. So the jobs I want to do today is antifreeze, because we have none. And I even bought the top up water rather than using regular tap water. But before I do any of that, I want to swap out this rocker cover gasket, because I mean, I did give it a wipe the other day, but that's definitely leaking. So that's my first job. So changing this is literally just a case of undoing the Allen key bolts, lifting it off, giving it a clean, and then fitting the new gasket. So everything in here all seems nice and clean, which is nice. And then I've given this a wipe and a clean. As you can see, this old gasket is past its best, but we have a nice new one there. So it's simply just a reverse procedure. Put that gasket in and then put it back together. So now all the bolts are in, it's literally just a case of just gently nipping them up. If you go too tight, you end up bending the rocker cover. And then what happens then is the gasket doesn't seal properly and it leaks. And since we're changing the gasket to get rid of the leak, that would be a pointless exercise really, wouldn't it? That's all nipped up, giving the rocker cover just a very quick wipe. Hopefully that sorted the leak. Leads all back on. Next job is to drop the bottom hose and drain all the water out of it, and then we'll get some coolant in it. Can't imagine the colour this water's going to be. I can only assume it's not going to be very pleasant. The hose is tight. Back in the 70s, people who worked on these vehicles must have had tiny arms and tiny hands. Right, I'll be back. Right, I've got the pipe moving. Oh, that's not too bad actually. Take the radiator cap off. Oh, maybe it is a bit rusty. I'll let that drain, have a cup of coffee, then I'll be back. So now that's all drained, you join me back with my coffee. I've put the bottom hose back on, as you can see, and I have flushed the radiator through until it all come out clear. I'm not sure what the ratio is meant to be for the antifreeze, but my philosophy is you can never have too much. So I'm going to put all of this in, and then what I'm going to do is top it up with the deionized water. So I've got as much coolant as I can get. I've given the pipes a good squeeze and what have you to get as much air out as I can. Obviously there'll still be air in the system, but I can't start it up as my good lady is in bed because she's working nights. So I'll leave that, and that might drop a bit through gravity. And while that's doing that, I've got a job I want to tackle on the inside. So the problem I've got here is, excuse me, if I turn the lights on and then put the full beam on, the little blue light doesn't work. And there's been a few occasions when I haven't realised the full beam's been on and I've blinded people. So I'll get this instrument cluster out and see if it's a bulb or a wire and see if we can sort it. So I took all the clocks out, checked the bulbs, checked the wiring, can't get it to work. Put a new bulb in it, still didn't work. Checked all the fuses, still not working. Everything else seems to work. Apart from that, I didn't bother filming it because it's quite difficult to hold the phone and film at the same time. But there wasn't a lot to see really anyway. So, no idea what the problem there is. Could it be the switch? I do have another switch up at the workshop, so maybe I'll try that. Anyway, if you did like this video, give us a like and a subscribe. I'm going to do a few more bits to the car in the coming weeks. I want to put a brake servo on it, which I do have. Not sure where I'm going to install it yet. Probably up in the front in the wing behind the passenger headlight, but we will see. There's a few other little bits and pieces I want to do. I want to do a few things next year. A couple of track days, a couple of decent road trips maybe. We did a road trip earlier on this year. Well, I'll say earlier. Beginning of September, we went down to Cheddar Gorge, which was quite good. 3 of us went. Only 2 of the classics made it, might I add. And for once, I didn't break down. So, yeah, until the next time, bye for now.